Ohio gozaimasu. Hope everybody's having a good day today. Got some more Doki Doki. Gotta play this game a little bit at a time, because it's, well, you know, it's a little sad sometimes. The last couple of videos have been rough ones. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol.
basically it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. How does that sound like a nice story? So that dark turn came from nowhere.
Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing?
No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different.
It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to take a look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil.
But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Huh? What?
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
What was that?
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. I also have a cough shop, sorry. It's a literature club after all.
Huh. Well, that's true. In fact...
I might as well get started reading it, right?
The fuck?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... Haha. What are you saying? Let me just get the book. It's fine if I sit here, right?
Huh. Yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright. Sorry.
What? Wait, what are you saying? You really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean...
This should work, right?
Ah, I suppose so.
I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Ooh, new CG. Yeah, I'm not gonna read these anymore, these, like, third-person stuff.
Ah.
So lewd. So very lewd.
Are you ready?
Huh?
To turn the page?
Sorry. Also, she's giving me the stare down. I think I got a little bit distracted for a second.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient, if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit.
Eh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
Huh. That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Haha.
Are you feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. We can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing? I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Don't push yourself. You just need a little bit of agua. What on earth was that about?
Danny? Did something happen just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
What do you mean didn't do anything to her? No, nothing.
Haha, don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
If you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd just get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. Monica?
Hi, Danny. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Haha, don't worry, Danny. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true.
Great job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming out a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started showing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
That's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me.
Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings, but my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen.
I think that one's a little different than the last one. If I remember correctly.
Get some water. So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines.
Okay, I think we've already seen this part. Yeah, I think we have. So luckily they have a skip function, which is actually really nice. So I think every time you... Yeah, whenever time the skip thing's available, it's something you've already seen, I believe. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, they're fighting, I remember this. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something?
What the hell's with the music?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant... the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Danny did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Danny liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Danny appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Aw, shit. Aw, shit.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Danny started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own securities on others like that.
What the fuck? The fuck is that? It's getting quick.
Really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy, bitch. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your talker's personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Well, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh shit. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of commenting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Danny hear everything you really think. I'm sure they'll be head over heels for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she knows I was standing there.
Danny? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it.
What the fuck is going on? Get me out of this shit. Get this fucking thing off the screen. Hi.
Hey Danny, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once we're done yelling. Haha. Some person I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Yeah, I'm sure. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom.
Aww. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Danny, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Danny. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really... Uh-huh.
Oh, damn. That's too bad. I was trying to go for a perfect Yuri poem. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. What the fuck is that in the background?
Uh-huh.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Danny.
Hi, Yuri.
I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little.
Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. Where's my ball? There it is. And surprisingly, Monica isn't home yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Okay, why did you bring me to this corner? Right next to that poster.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell that something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. Why do they have a picture of China? Fuck. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Huh. Danny, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little brighter with you around and... Sorry, what am I saying right now? Have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. Promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So... Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Remember when Monika said that she would forget all about it?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hehe. Not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though. Hey!
Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. So, I got a work email. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Aw, thanks Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. Yeah, you didn't miss anything.
Danny. Since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little too forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't start pounding. For some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. So I'm sucking out a lozenge, by the way. Sorry about that. It's a really big lozenge, too. It's a little too big.
I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
Take your time.
Actually, I have a...
Can we get this fucking poster out of here?
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Stop. Go into that closet. It's really good though.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this into the teacher's desk. Then I'll go get some water. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Did Yuri leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Uh-huh. 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 Uh-huh.
Yuri-chan, doko desu ka?
Uh-huh.
What's that noise? Look. Yuri? Ooh, my. Oh shit, am I gonna get... Is YouTube gonna flag me?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Nothing happens.
Nothing happened, YouTube.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well. Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Ah.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I'm fucking... What am I getting myself into?
I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk.
I didn't realize. Yeah, I have some back problems, and I can tell you it's because of my school. Sitting at a desk all the time, in a really shitty chair.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
Most likely because my...
Your posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading?
Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. Sorry. I have some chocolate as well. Chocolate goes well with tea?
I can't see too well.
Man up, buddy.
Your teacup.
Come on, man. Focus.
Sorry. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Oh, that's so nice. What a nice picture. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. In that case, I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips, as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it.
Eh?
Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me, like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Danny?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Huh.
Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't.
It grabs my arm. My teacup gets knocked over.
My heart won't stop pounding.
Who turned off the lights? Turn the fucking lights back on. Can't see shit in here.
Can't calm down. Can't focus on anything. Can you feel it? Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop.
Okay, what's that face? What is that face?
It even makes me not to want to read. I just want to look at you. Huh.
What the fuck was that?
It's time to share poems.
Okay, I guess we'll show it to Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Do you like it?
Danny, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery.
Huh. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Danny.
Oh, that's such a sweet little face she's got on.
Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Haha. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
That's a long one. Oh shit. Fuck me. Let's just, a little more sucky.
Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning on axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky of exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox. Breathing bolt head. Breathing ship. Breathing portal. Breathing snakes. Breathing God. Breathing blood. Breathing holy stakes. Breathing human eyes. Breathing time. Breathing prayer. Breathing sky. Breathing wheel. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. Did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happens? You can keep the poem, though.
That was something, I guess.
Danny, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Why do I have nothing to say about any of that? Okay.
Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, pierceless. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms.
What? Square king?
Screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless. Palm of meaningless.
Delete her.
What a lovely poem. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, just as I thought. Danny, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. I'm not in a good mood today, and I really just don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Special poem. Okay. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Haha, funny. Funny.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. What? Eh? Hello?
Hello? What the fuck?
We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Danny joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the first time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves that they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Danny? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Danny to agree with you, just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Danny joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Danny isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're Prez and all, but you really should consider our opinions for once. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Danny want to get more members too. Right?
I don't want new members. That just means more people that have to die.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well...
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice, to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with that club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
Yeah, I think, I bet you Natsuki gets, like, abused at home or something.
No, Danny. It's not the same. I won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club?
I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Lit Club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monica at the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Okay. Maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Hey Yuri. Eh? I know that things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice prez. And also, a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Danny before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as Prez. Okay. I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Haha. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you can understand.
I think I know what's going on here. And it's very clever. Very clever. Okay.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh shit, sadness is for Natsuki? Hmm. Hmm?
Hi, Danny. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica! I told you not to... Ugh. She really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. What's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Danny just walked in too. Are you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we'd like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us get out the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Hahaha. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah, yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Huh. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Danny is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
The fuck was that?
Thank you for understanding.
Okay, we got a skip thing. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, why the game let me skip that if it was all... Why did the game let me skip all that? Oh, it was the exact same thing, huh? Yeah, it was the same thing. Okay, that's fine.
Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. Hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we start spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy, like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Danny, is it just me? Or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before, because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I'll make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the Lit Club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the Lit Club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that you would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me? Is it... Finally.
Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath.
I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please?
Sure, I don't care.
Haha. You're too nice to me. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. Okay, I'm not saying that. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry! Read it.
Is this what I think it is? This yellow stain?
Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit.
What? I have nothing to say about this. I'm just like being like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Monica? Monica?
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless, so please see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you just spent more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica. Just Monica.
Okay, guys. Let's take a break. Let's take a break, and I shall see you for the next video. Toodles!